Welcome home, nephews. How we doing tonight, Johnny?
Pretty good, man. It is a Thursday night. We are getting ready to get it live. We're going to make sure we find Bill at least 3 matches, if not one girlfriend. And this is my favorite night of the week. It's wow, hold on. Bumble Profile Breakdown. Let's do it.
Swipe smarter tonight, Johnny. All right, nephews, before we get started, let's be honest for a second. Most of you men don't have a dating problem. You have a discipline problem. You're swiping based on loneliness, not leadership. You're chasing attention instead of evaluating character. And then you got the nerve to end up why you end up heartbroken, confused, or worse, even used. Tonight, nephews, we fix all that. Welcome to Swipe Smarter, where we break down real Bumble dating profiles, expose real patterns, and teach you how to move like a man who knows his value. Look, if you're tired of wasting time, tired of mixed signals, tired of dating women who don't respect your peace, then sit tight, nephews, because by the end of this stream, I'm going to make sure that you see women and yourself with a level of clarity you never have before, nephews. Let's get started tonight.
Go.
All right, Johnny, I went through our first profile and previewed it just to make sure, we can share everything with the chat.
Yep.
And we got Lauren up first. She's 38. Says she's a rehearsal director at a ballet company.
Bless that bitch.
Okay.
Says I'm extremely active. Taking care of my body and mind are huge priorities. As I'm a professional ballerina too. Hey, I was right on the mark with that.
Ooh, okay.
I geek out over the human body. Music, food, coffee, drinks, sunsets, warmth, sincere and intelligent conversations and connections, laughing until tears, plants, art. So what's your take on that, Johnny?
The whole professional dancer thing, I will say, in my experience, of the 30 years I've been dating and having fun, most of the time if she's good on her feet, she's good off her feet. However, when it comes to stage performers, no matter what kind of stage they perform on, they're a lot of fun. They are great to hang out with, and believe me, they're a lot of fun in other ways too. But if you're looking for a commitment, I would say get her to go out for a few drinks, talk to her, see what kind of vibe you get, and make sure that you are intuitive when it comes to that vibe. Because professional performers, remember, they are every bit as much on the dopamine hook as you are. And in this particular case, you're going to need to know, does she do this because she loves it? Does she talk to you because she's interested? I mean, you're going to have to kind of go through some layers. Professional performers, they're a different breed.
Johnny, when I see a bio like this, that's extremely, detailed. She's extremely active. I like that. Okay, you have my attention.
Positive,
I like active women, active lifestyle. She says, taking care of my body and mind are huge priorities as I'm a professional ballerina too.
Mm-hmm.
I like that personally because taking
Absolutely.
care
I
of
do
my
too.
mind and body are huge priorities for me. So her and I are in alignment on things right away. Professional ballerina, bro. We're not even going to get into that on the live stream because we're teaching the nephews to swipe with discipline tonight.
Well, look, guys, when you date a woman who is in the theater, remember that there's something about those cast parties. There's something about that close-knit community, and it's more than just a professional bond, or in their case, in the community theater's case, a semi-professional bond. But there's something there. So, I mean, read the body language, bottom line the actions if you're going to talk to this girl.
All right, Johnny, we got a bio here. It says, a prompt. It says, the world would be a better place with more empathy towards others, the golden rule, and less influence from social media.
So, I mean, that sounds great on the surface, but I mean, is she asking for empathy because she wants you to understand when she can't make it to a date, or does she want you to have empathy because it's a good personal positive trait?
Let's see what else we got here, bud.
Yeah.
I like the less influence from social media. Like if I found out she didn't have much social media, that would interest me even more.
Okay.
Says my idea of quality time is doing anything where we can go between deep chats to laughing our asses off together.
Bruh.
I mean, it
Johnny,
does
I know
sound
you're
she.
a huge advocate for making women laugh.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, there is a very very special. It really doesn't take a whole lot of skill. It just takes you being sure of yourself and knowing that something about you is funny. And I mean, if you're looking for material, look at true stuff. True stuff that has really happened. It's hilarious if you know how to word it. But here's the thing about laughter. Damn, excuse me, I got the burp tonight. Um, if you can elicit laughter from her, that is a positive reaction that she can't necessarily control based on something that you did on purpose. I still believe that there is something in a woman's subconscious that thinks if he can make me laugh, which I can't control, what else can he make me do, which I can't control?
Well, I
I'll
gotta
leave it at
say,
that.
she's so far extremely well detailed.
Yeah.
And honestly,
She put an effort
active.
out. Yeah.
I like that. So she has my attention with this profile. An active
Sure.
woman with an active lifestyle. This tells me she respects herself, talks about her body and mind.
Mhm.
And that's already more that we get from most profiles, really. Like, when she says taking care of my body and mind are huge priorities, look, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I like that. That just aligns with me, bro.
Yeah.
That's a non-negotiable for me. And I don't see too many of that
It should
in
be.
these profiles. They're just I run it out, Johnny, because I'm on Bumble when we're not live too, and I'm looking for women. I'm swiping with women. I match with them. I message them. I meet them, but I rarely find women I want to see more than like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
From Bumble, and that's just because we're not in alignment, and it's the vetting process I have is weeding them out
Yeah.
because we don't agree on a fundamental level. But I'm seeing some things in this profile that her and I might be a little more compatible than I am with some of these other profiles.
Yeah. I mean, if it comes to whether or not you'd smash, I mean, that's a very, very easy distinction to make. You either would or you wouldn't. But if you're looking at something to try to progress into something emotional, mental, yeah, there's going to have to be some layers we're going to have to go through. There's going to have to be some things that we have to vet. And I mean, when you got a picture with two dudes, I mean, hey, they might be close personal friends. I think that's great, but I don't know. I mean, I like most of her photos. I really do. Nice smile, pretty eyes, all that stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, I feel like
All right.
going
So
from
you're
deep
saying
chats to
this is a
laughter.
red flag.
Well, going from deep chats to laughter, I really like. That does kind of give you some idea as to the layers you're gonna have to go through to get to that deep conversation, which doesn't have to be serious. It could be a deep conversation that makes you both laugh. You just have to know how to lead it.
See, look at this. He says, hopefully you're also really into exercising and fitness. I want to be with someone who also prioritizes their physical and mental health and someone who respects themselves. Johnny, this might be one of the matches I got lined up for tonight.
Yeah, so somebody who is not afraid to be unapologetically themselves and has been through the ringer and knows how to get out of bad, situations. And that's worst case scenario. No, I like that.
Well, Johnny, this is where most men get sloppy. A beautiful woman with discipline, structure, high physical standards, I guess. I think most guys would swipe right immediately based on her pictures, but we're here to evaluate, not fantasize. The prompt, the one about the empathy in social media, right? This means she might actually have a stable interior life. Now, we don't want to
hope.
assume, but given the opportunity, I would test that.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, and then there's hopefully you're also really into exercising and fitness. I want to be with someone who also prioritizes their physical and mental health and someone who respects themselves.
well, let's decode that. Because what
break
she's
this
looking
down.
for
Let's
is
decode
somebody who knows he's got the goods, but isn't satisfied with what he's got. He wants to keep pushing further. She wants somebody who is goal oriented. She wants somebody who is driven. She wants somebody who is ambitious. Now, the only question that I would ask, if you fit that mold, is what's your ambition? What do you look for? What is your what I mean, I got my program. Do you fit it? Here's what I want to do with my life. Are you there?
All right. Well, like I said, we'll decode it. Let's break this down. First thing she's telling us is about her standards up front.
Yeah.
She's hoping you like fitness. Bro, she's screening you for it.
Absolutely.
All right, women who live disciplined lives don't want to carry a man who can't keep up, nephews.
Nope.
If she's going to the gym 5 days a week, she's not entertaining somebody who's getting winded going upstairs to the bedroom.
And we're talking one flight, maybe two.
All right, second, look, she ties physical health and mental health together, which
be able to
means she
carry her there.
understands the connection between discipline and stability. That's a green flag, but it's also a filter. And I would say third, she wants somebody who respects themselves. And this is the quiet part most men miss. She's telling you, I'm not babysitting a man with no self-worth. Show up as a grown adult. This is a woman
love
who
of God.
values order, routine, structure. She wants a man who can mirror that energy.
Yep.
So the nephew's takeaway, it should be this. Don't swipe right because you think she's pretty. Swipe right only if you can actually meet the standard that she's laying out here. Otherwise, keep it moving and swipe with discipline. Now, we see a lot of profiles. Johnny and I have probably gone through more Bumble dating profiles than most guys do on YouTube. Shout out to us.
Do it.
And I got to say, Johnny, I like this profile. I think I'm about to swipe on this one.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man, I would go right on that one.
All right, that's one of the three. All right. Now, let me preview our next profile and we'll get right into it. All right.
By the way, guys, if you have had any amazing, positive, negative, crazy experience on online dating, please leave it in the comments. We would love to read it, and it'd be something to share on air.
Hey, we got these background music.
Also, like and subscribe.
Want to play some of these background music so we're going through the profiles?
By the way, the Pens won 4-3. Go Pens.
Shout out to the Pens. All right, Johnny. Next up, we got Archna. Archna? Kana. Mom to 12-year-old twins, 50-50 shared custody. Looking for a kind and reliable man to go on adventures with. All right, the bio already is sending off red flags. So let me start over. Let me just keep my mouth shut and just read it all the way through, and I'll get your take on it first, John. Mom to 12-year-old twins, 50-50 shared custody. I don't really have a problem with that. But where it says here, looking for a kind and reliable man to go on adventures with, let's keep going. Men should take the lead in conversation and plan dates. She says, I smoke cigarettes daily. If that's a problem, swipe.
Nope.
Well, nephews, that's a problem for me, but we're here to help you vet women. So we're gonna go ahead and break this down for you.
Hey, man, turn that music down a little bit.
Go first. So what's up?
Or,
Should
you
I
know,
play
all the way.
a little bit of
That's a little bit.
background while we're doing it, or just keep our focus?
I'm gonna
on
say
the-
keep it a little bit low. Yeah,
keep it a little bit lower than that.
yeah. Let's do it.
All right, for tonight.
All right, here we go.
What's your take on this, Johnny? Mom of two 12-year-old twins, 50-50 shared custody, looking for a kind and reliable man to go on adventures with and to cuddle up to on movie nights.
So
Man,
kind of
take
reliable man. Reliable meaning make sure you have the money to fund the adventures we want to go on, and the cuddle up on movie nights. Yeah, I mean, she might be looking for a guy who can take over financial responsibility for the bills, whatever. It might be that, or it might be, hey, let me find a guy that doesn't lie, cheat, whatever. But here's the thing. I like that she says men should lead the conversation and plan dates. But here's the thing, guys. Do not lead a conversation with her or plan dates unless you are ready to lead all the way. Because she is going to shit test you. Am I going to want to follow him, or is there a way I can make him want to follow me? And if she makes you follow her, she probably won't have respect for you, man. And once that's gone, you might have been gone before you got started. That's the only thing I want you to consider before swiping right on her.
Well, for me personally, she smokes cigarettes. That is a problem for me.
Yeah.
I'm not really interested in going any further with this. But we do got a prompt here, Johnny. And the prompt says, let me know. She said, excuse me, let me restart that. The prompt says, I'll know we're aligned if we share similar interest and political views.
So as long as I think like her and I can handle her secondhand smoke, we're good. I'm out.
Why are interest and political views tied together, first of all?
Because she doesn't want somebody who's going to disagree with her and potentially show her a point of view that she never saw before. She doesn't want to be wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm not in alignment with her, so what's that say? Who's that guy you're always quoting, Johnny? Randy Jackson.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
We're gonna pass on this one. This is what we're talking about. Swipe discipline. A lot of you would look at this woman and think she's attractive, and hey, if you smoke cigarettes, you're compatible with it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what it is.
I would ask her out for a date, for a drink, to get you at a drink somewhere that you've been to, that you are familiar with, and go enjoy yourself. Her and I are not in alignment. Blessings on your journey.
Very attractive, though.
All right, give me a second. I'll preview Stephanie here. All right, Johnny. Let's rock with Stephanie here. Let's see what you think.
All right, go.
Hey, Phil says kiss a ashtray. Yeah, I'm good on them cigarettes, Phil.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got Stephanie, who's 40, says she's a pharmacist. Cut some dude out of that photo, didn't she?
Yeah, sure did.
And we got a bio here, Donnie.
All right, let's go.
Let me go read the bio. It says, I'm here for good company, easy laughter, great books, and beautiful art. If you enjoy thoughtful conversations, we'll get along.
So if you know how to talk and listen, you might be okay.
So she drinks socially. That's probably what I would ask me
For social, I'm drinking.
Let's see what else we got here. Win me over by making me laugh. Shout out to Johnny Dumbbell. Then to me, oh wait. Good company, easy laughter, great books, beautiful art. I don't know, Johnny. Everybody likes those things, right?
Uncle Bill, I'm going to have you turn the music down just one more notch.
All right.
But just one.
How's that? A little bit better?
Absolutely perfect.
Okay. So, as I was saying, good company, easy laughter, great books, beautiful art. Like, doesn't everybody enjoy that?
I would hope they did, but you know what? I would love to see the profile that says I absolutely hate that.
So this isn't a personality at all. This is more like a wallpaper.
This is like a hey, I know there's keywords in here, and hopefully you're searching for me.
Well, what she's doing here is signaling. I'm a deep, thoughtful person, but she's not giving you anything concrete to actually evaluate. Nephews, this is where discipline matters. When a bio is all vibes but zero specifics, you're dealing with someone who wants to feel interesting but doesn't want to show you who she really is. Yep. Now, so the takeaway, don't project meaning onto empty phrases. If she can't give you one solid piece of identity, a value, a lifestyle, a habit, you have nothing to anchor to. Swipe with discipline. To me, home feels complete when the sheets are clean. That's a
How dirty do they get?
Hey, Johnny, you don't
Just
need,
asking.
let me just move on, Johnny. You're not gonna bait me tonight.
Listen, I mean, eventually at some point I'm gonna.
Yeah, I know you will, but okay, I'll fall for it. No, I'm not.
Do it.
Right, no. She says if I cooked you a dinner, it would be hopefully good. Johnny, how is she not confident in her cooking game?
Look, I mean, I mean,
hopefully good? How do you not know how to cook? How old are you?
This is a sign of the times, man. Look, especially the younger girls, they're growing up in an era of, text for delivery, send emojis for delivery, get Instacart for delivery. They are being told that if you don't have it in the house, you can pay somebody to bring it to you as long as you're willing to pay inflated prices. They don't know what it means to hunt and gather.
Johnny, she's 40 years old and can't cook. Her words expose
millennials.
Hopefully good. If I cook for you, it'd be hopefully good. You know what I want to see? The prompt that says if I cook for you, it would be whatever you told me to cook. That's what I want to see. Somebody who really wants some leadership. All right. I got to say, so far, I haven't seen anything in the profile I really like, bro.
No.
Clean sheets.
I mean, well, I've seen a couple of things, photo-wise, but that's it.
Yeah, but I need more than good photos. No, I'm going to pass on this one. Let's see what else we got here. Johnny, why do I keep getting all the party girls tonight? This is like the third or fourth profile in a row.
Man, listen.
Putting a drink in her profile picture. Hey, look, I like to go have a drink with women every now and then, especially depending upon the woman. Man, I'm just getting beat over the head with him tonight. Drinks frequently. At least this one don't smoke.
You're being confronted with people who are putting the best thing they have, first and foremost. That's it.
Okay. Well, we can share this one. All right, Johnny. We got Mandy, 44, no bite.
At a club with a drink in her hand. I love the main picture.
Yep, at a club with a drink in her hand, no bio, drinks frequently. We do have one.
So she's a party girl, a free spirit, and as long as you're not looking for commitment, hey man, hit her up.
Says, I'll know if we vibe on a date if you are down to play darts. She'd probably beat me in darts, honestly.
I mean, look. That sounds like a great lifestyle. It sounds like she has a lot of fun. It also sounds like not quite the kind of girl I would commit to, but definitely the kind of girl I would have fun with on occasion.
Yeah, I'm not swiping on his profile. She didn't put a bio.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to have fun on occasion, we'll go out. Dude, if Bill and I if we wanted to go out and have fun on occasion, we could go out to a bar right now. Find a karaoke night, find a dart night, find a pool night, whatever it is that we could find. And I'm sure that there are a couple of girls we could chat up and be like, hey, let's have, a little bit of fun tonight. That'd be it. If you're looking for that on here, there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to say is, Bill here is looking for a girl that he can swipe right on and maybe pursue some sort of at least dialogue, if not some kind of relationship that could progress further. What it looks like here is this kind of extended version of a hookup. And hey, nothing wrong with that if that is what you are looking for. But,
All right. Yeah, I can't swipe on this one. I know a lot of you guys will swipe because she's attractive. I'm like, I like strawberry blondes and blondes and redheads and girls with tattoos and freckles. But I'm also into women with substance and values and morals and who want to follow a man's lead. So I don't think her and I are really in alignment here.
No, not at all.
I'm not saying she's farming for likes, but she's definitely filtering.
Yeah, it might be. Do we have an Instagram on there?
What's that?
Is there an IG?
No, there's not. But this is definitely a party girl profile. The main photo is
definitely
the drink. That's not
clearly.
accident.
Yeah.
When women lead with the identity that they're proud of. Really. Her social life is built around nightlife. And she probably wants a man who fits into that environment. Attention, stimulation, and excitement matter more to her than stability. She's advertising fun, not relationship. So I've been with this kind of woman over and over again. The drinks frequently, this isn't a throwaway detail. Women who drink frequently tend to show low routine, high impulsivity, escapism, chaos tolerance, and difficulty maintaining long-term habits. And that's why we talk about the vetting process, nephews. They can't keep up with it indefinitely. They're going to pretend to be something you're looking for long enough to hook you in. But when you know who you are and you know what you're looking for and you have a program and you have standards and they have to adhere to it or get on down the road, eventually that mask is going to slip. You're going to find out who she really is. And I see this pattern over and over, and it is because the difficulty maintaining long-term habits. And you know what? I don't like the no bio thing too. Let's talk about it. When a woman has no bio, that tells me that she relies on her looks to carry her. She's not
only that, but she relies on your need to get her attention. She relies on that too.
She's not intentional. She doesn't want to reveal her lifestyle or her values. And most importantly, she expects you to do all the work, initiating and entertaining her. A blank bio means blank depth to me. There is none. Now, party girl, free spirit. I know, Johnny, this is the loudest red flag of this entire profile.
Yep.
Because free spirit usually translates to zero accountability, zero emotional discipline, zero consistency, high novelty seeking.
Yep.
These kind of women, they live for the moment, not the future. Right? They don't respect your peace. They don't respect your schedule, and they don't respect your boundaries, nephews.
And for those of you guys who think that you're just going to keep doing nice things for her until she falls into your arms, she does not care what you have done for her. She cares what you have done for her lately, and even then, she's looking for a way to get out of showing you that appreciation.
Nephews, I need you to hear this clearly. A free spirit will love you on Friday and forget you on Sunday. I just want you to know that. I mean, look, and I'm not knocking her for it. She's loyal to vibes and not
Yeah,
values.
no, you know.
Okay, so as long as you're not looking for commitment, you don't expect stability, you don't expect exclusivity, you don't expect consistency, then swipe on her.
Yeah.
She's protecting her lifestyle, not your heart. You have to remember that.
Yep.
So this is a situationship profile. This is not a partner profile.
Yeah, this is a girl trying to get that D if it's good enough.
Oh, and the whole I'll know we vibe on a date if you're down to play darts. She's screening for a guy who is okay with bar culture. Let's be honest here. A guy who's okay with bar culture, can match her social energy, doesn't expect depth, doesn't require emotional maturity, and moves in the same chaos as this woman does.
Yep.
This is not compatibility. This is convenience. This is what I call recreational woman. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. This is a
Terrible
let's
for
speed
your
up her,
long term, but great for a night out.
I mean, for an FWB relationship, yeah, perfect.
All right, but she's fun, but inconsistent.
Yeah.
At least she's not pretending to be a girlfriend. She's just advertising,
Put it right out there.
nightlife.
The minute she asks for a credit card number, get out, though.
I'm building a future, and nephews, this ain't it. Swipe with discipline.
Yeah.
All right, let me check out our next profile.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay. Johnny, next up we got Sarah. She's 41 years old.
What's up, Sarah?
Her bio says dog plus cat mom, gym lover, and big believer in kindness, honesty, and good combo. I'm driven and looking for someone equally motivated, someone who values balance, shows up authentically, and is ready to build something real.
So what she's saying is she is going to be attracted to you if you are unapologetically yourself and confident in doing so. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, well, she has my attention.
That's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
I like women I can go on gym dates with. Big believer in kindness, honesty, and good convo. And, I am, to a certain extent, I want to be compassionate. I want to be kind. Johnny, hey, you'd be so proud of me, bro. Last week,
I'm always
I showed
proud of
some
you.
kindness to one of my biggest ops. I'm telling you, I did. And yeah, we'll talk about that on screen. But I did something nice for somebody who I don't like, I got beef with. And that's what compassion is all about. All right.
Sometimes when you got beef, you got to eat a chicken wing.
Hey, if it's beef, shout out to Chipotle, dog. It's a wrap.
Ooh, it is. Yeah.
All right. I like the driven, looking for someone equally motivated. Johnny, there's very few people I know as motivated with me as me. I have to tell you, this is one of the biggest problems I have with finding women who are that I'm compatible with, because I don't expect people to be on my level.
Well, the hard part is,
Johnny, I'm more advanced than most people, and that's because I have pushed my nervous system so far, and I forged myself in fire. But I can't knock anybody who hasn't been forced to go through that process like I had to.
No, I mean, and people who haven't, they don't have the understanding, because the hard part is being as driven as I am to make myself better. I've been with women who have said to me, well, why do you need to go and try to get better? I like you the way you are. Why can't you be happy with this? Because that is called complacency. And there's no place in our life. There's no place in our progression. There's no place in where we can go, where, by the way, the sky is the limit, where complacency is going to give us what we want. It's going to keep us comfortable. It's going to keep us safe. It's going to keep us, happy and give us the warm fuzzies. But here's the thing. A ship in the harbor is safe. That's not what ships are built for, is it?
All right, Johnny. Age 41. Okay, this matters to me, just the age. Because a woman at 41, she's not dating for experimentation. She's dating for stability, companionship, and emotional consistency, whether she admits it or not. Women in their 40s tend to present a polished, intentional bio because they understand the market a little bit better. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. This is not a party girl. This is a structure-seeking woman. Dog and cat mom, that signals nurturing instinct to me. Stable home environment. And she's probably a bit introverted and has a cozy little lifestyle. Preference over routine over chaos. So
what that says to me is she's trying to find her way out of a shell.
Well, it also means she'll compete with the emotional space that the pets occupy.
Right.
Gym lover's a green flag. All right, now this tells me a lot. I like a woman with discipline. I like a woman with routine. I like a woman that's health conscious, has physical standards. She expects you to be at least as consistent as she is. Yeah. No, this is a woman not entertaining sloppy men with no structure.
No, and I mean, and that's just it. I mean, if you are a yoga instructor, if you're a body pump instructor, whatever it is kind of boot camp you teach, you can't be picked up in your own car by your boyfriend who does nothing but drink beer, smoke weed, and play video games all day. Chances are, if you two are getting along now, it won't be for long.
Johnny, do not let me come across the yoga instructor in my daily life.
I'll say.
Okay, big believer in kindness and honesty and good convo. This is the female version of saying, I've dealt with enough bullshit.
Yeah.
If you come messy, you're gone. I mean, it's not a red flag. It's a boundary is what it is. Women in their 40, they lead with value over vibes. What else do we got here? I'm driven and looking for someone equally motivated. This is the line men overlook. All right.
Yeah.
She's telling you she wants a man with ambition. She's telling you she wants a man who's building something.
She wants a man who comes home from work still excited about the day he has tomorrow.
Well, she also wants effort matched with effort. So she's not babysitting anyone. This is like a compatibility test language, not romance language. She wants alignment, not entertainment. What else we got here? Someone who values balance, shows up authentically, and is ready to build something real. Now, this says to me emotional maturity. Actually, it screams emotional maturity, but it also says decent communication skills, low tolerance for games, and she probably knows who she is. She's not chasing that butterfly feeling in her stomach. She's chasing peace. She's not trying to start at level 1 either. She wants a man who already lives his life at, like, I don't know, level 7 plus.
And hey, look, if she's accomplished that in her own life, I think she's, whoever she matches with is going to be good. I got to tell you, it really sounds like a girl that could match up with a guy I know.
Oh yeah, Johnny, I like her. I'm telling you, so far, I like what I see.
All right, chat. Does he go left or right on this one?
Oh yeah, let's get the chat in on this. We usually
come on, chat. Let's hear you. What do you got?
All right, let's see what else she has. Let's finish the profile, and then we can ask the chat to jump in the comments.
Yeah.
What makes a relationship great is communication, honesty, respect, laughter, and spending time together.
Sure. Now, again,
is that a company line?
As much as we can all nod our head to that, it is pretty much a company line. I'm glad she put something there because most girls don't bother. But I'm gonna need to hear more, a little bit more.
Well, we see this so often. She says what makes a relationship great is communication, honesty, respect, laughter, and spending time together. I've probably seen at least 3 of those prompts 2 other times tonight. Not that I disagree with any of it, because if you don't have good communication, first of all, you need honesty and respect to have good communication. So some of the stuff falls in line together, but I don't know. I understand that, Johnny, sometimes these women just don't know what to write. And that's kind of why we get the company line at times. My summer obsession is being outdoors as much as possible.
Bruh. Yeah, I'm a cyclist and a runner, so I'm with her on that. But
who wants to spend all summer indoors? Well, you know what?
Nobody.
I shouldn't say that because I'm sure there are many people who prefer the comfort of their air-conditioned room over,
Well, but her body type at her age does kind of corroborate that philosophy because it does look like she gets outside. Both her skin tone and her body shape. It looks like she gets some exercise. So, it really does sound like she's being, forthcoming with that. So at that point, I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it might be worth a right swipe in a conversation.
Okay. I feel like these are aspirations, Johnny.
I do too, but at the same time, we gotta figure out how to filter that out.
These are indicators. These are aspirations. Communication, honesty, respect, laughter.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying a conversation might be in order.
Oh, Johnny, you know what? Let's just save everything. I'm gonna go ahead and swipe on this one.
Bless that bitch.
I like her active life. I like how mature she is. Johnny, this is my second one for the night.
It is. We only got one more to go, guys. Let's go. Got a few minutes to win it.
All right. Let's see here.
Ladies, give Uncle Bill a reason to delete his profile.
Blue collar, lucky to see me 2 times a week. Hey, no, that's facts, Philly. Because I'm not trying to see her every day. Like, I'll set up a date with her probably on the weekends. Honestly, I'm not 2 times a week. You're right. She'd be lucky to see me 2 times a week. Yep. She'd probably have to earn that second day. When women start to show me consistency, I'll give them their own day of the week. You know, like, hey, we're gonna get together on Fridays. We'll get with you on Saturday. And, you know, I mean, you gotta have a program. Everybody's a little bit different. Your programs are conducive to your lifestyle.
Yeah.
All right, let me preview Sophia. I feel like we had this profile on before, Johnny.
University of Colorado. With palm trees in the background, I'm sure she's local.
No. I can show the profile. All right, Johnny. Next up, we got Sophia. She's 35. Right. Drinks frequently, looking for a relationship. She's a conservative Christian, and there is no bio here. And here we have a prompt. It says, a nickname my friends have for me is Snickerdoodle. Another prompt, when my phone dies, I plug it in. And the third prompt says, I probably shouldn't admit this, but I'm really good at tennis.
I guess. You know what? It's like Mitch Hedberg said. No matter how good I get at tennis, I will never be better than a wall.
Okay, let me go back through here.
She got some big feet.
What's that?
She got some big feet. It's like when she buys a pair of shoes, she throws away the shoes and wears the boxes.
All right. So
Pretty girl
with nobody whose nickname is Snickerdoodle.
I do love Snickerdoodle.
His phone dies, she plugs it in and claims to be good at tennis.
By the way, guys, in the comments, Snickerdoodles or chocolate chip cookies? Let's hear it.
You know that? I got to give her a little credit there, Johnny. She is rocking that low black dress.
She is. And she knows it, or else she wouldn't have posted that pic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But guys, if you're ready to fall for it, hey, shoot her a message.
That's exactly what it is, too, huh?
Yep.
Because she put no bio in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 words and a couple pictures. Okay, from what I can tell from this, we have drinks frequently and looking for a relationship. And I have to tell you, nephews, these two things do not align. Frequent drinking is usually connected to escapism, inconsistency, low structure, poor routines, and emotional avoidance. Meanwhile, wanting a relationship requires stability, discipline, emotional regulation. And if she's drinking often, she's not living a lifestyle that supports long-term connection. She wants relationship energy, but she's living chaotic energy. That's a mismatch, nephews. You need to see that. Conservative Christian. Okay. Conservative Christian women normally don't advertise drinking, don't drink frequently, don't lead with party habits, and they do emphasize values, discipline, and lifestyle standards. But she's drinking frequently, putting zero effort into a bio, and posting unserious prompts. All right, that's not conservative Christian energy.
This is called shotgun blasting to as many guys that could maybe find 1 or 2 words that they're like, oh, I use that word too. Let me talk to her. Yeah.
Well, no bio. A woman who wants a relationship but puts no bio or puts no effort, I should say, into telling you who she is, that's a red flag. It signals low self-awareness. She's expecting a man to do 100% of the emotional labor, low intentionality. low effort. Again, she wants connection, but wants you to build it from scratch.
Yep.
Okay, what's the other one? I'll really break this down for y'all. A nickname my friends have for me is Snickerdoodle. This also shows real immature energy for someone to be claiming a Christian conservative and relationship readiness. It's a personality placeholder. It's meant to sound fun without showing you any kind of depth. And my phone dies, I plug it in prompt. This is a classic low effort Bumble troll answer. Women use this when they don't want to share real information with you, when they don't want to be vulnerable, or nephews, when they don't have anything to say.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This profile really does make me want a snickerdoodle. It does not make me want her.
All right, I'm swiping with discipline on this one. We're going to pass on this, nephews. All right, Johnny, give me a second. I'll preview the next profile. You know, Johnny, I appreciate you. You are so consistent. You show up every week. You just want to help these guys get better at dating. And I just want you to know I appreciate you for that, sir. Shout out
every day we got to be better. Every day we got to be better.
His YouTube channel. He's got a lot of really good videos on there giving y'all the game on how men should be moving.
And by the way, tune into Johnny Dumbbell Fitness. I've got some really great post-holiday workouts that you're going to be able to use, whether you have equipment or not, and they are going to be able to shred you and keep those holiday pounds at least at bay, if not away completely. So make sure you tune in, check it out, hit that like and subscribe button. I got you, fellas. Let's go.
Okay, sir. Next up this evening, we have Brittany. Brittany's 36. Okay. About Brittany. I make confident, questionable choices, laugh too loudly at my own jokes, and generally exist as the human version of a confetti cannon. Says she works out sometimes, drinks socially, does say she's looking for a relationship.
So she makes confident, questionable choices. So she doesn't know whether she should do it, but she's sure she should. Boy, just pointing that out.
Okay. What about the rest, Johnny? You ever laugh too loudly at your own jokes?
Every single day, guys. I really do. Yeah, no, I do. It's just like that time a friend of mine said to me, you should really think about opening up your own distillery. And I said, I don't know, man. That sounds like a whiskey business.
All right. About Brittany. Let me see here. Human version of a confetti cannon. We're going to have to circle back to that. How old is she again? 36.
Yeah.
Kind of tatted. You know, I like them tatted.
For fun. Yeah.
Medical assistant.
Okay.
I'm a real nerd about. We got a prompt here that says, I'm a real nerd about Harry Potter. I like that. Johnny, I am
Star Wars.
Too.
By the way, in the comments, if Luke Skywalker fights Harry Potter, who wins? Let me know in the comments.
All right. I make confident, questionable choices. All right. Well, this is a red flag in the first sentence. Women tell you who they are. You just have to believe them the first time.
And not what you want to think.
Confident, questionable choices, nephews. This means impulsive, emotional driven decision maker, low discipline, high chaos tolerance. I'd be willing to say she likes risk and she doesn't think long term. This woman is fun, but not stable. Like Johnny says, great for a night out, terrible for building a life.
Maybe two nights in.
Laugh too loudly at my own jokes. Translation needs attention. Social validation driven. Classic extrovert energy and wants to be the center of attention. And Johnny, if we see on this profile that she is the life of the party,
bruh,
it's a performative personality, not an authentic identity.
Yep.
Okay, last and not least, human version of a confetti cannon. Nephews, do not overlook this. A confetti cannon is messy, loud, explosive, impractical,
Volatile.
fun for 12 seconds, and a disaster to clean up after. This metaphor is accidentally honest. She's telling you her emotional regulation style. Big highs, big lows, big reactions. She's selling.
And listen, we know she looks good. She definitely looks good. But remember, there's something beyond that.
Works out sometimes. This is a soft commitment language. Women who truly prioritize their fitness, like we've seen earlier, have things like gym lover, active lifestyle. Fitness is a must.
Yeah.
Sometimes means inconsistent routine, seasonal motivation. I'm sure you see that in your line of work, Johnny.
Oh, so much.
And if she doesn't have a disciplined lifestyle, like fitness is a mood for her. It's not a habit.
Man.
It's the opposite of a gym lover. Now, drink socially. After the confetti cannon line, this basically means bars, brunch, and weekends revolve around stimulation.
Yep.
She pairs alcohol with social identity. Not necessarily a deal breaker, but it does fit a pattern that she chases vibes over values.
Yep.
Now, looking for a relationship, this is where she's starting to contradict herself. Because women who describe themselves as chaotic, impulsive, loud, unpredictable, or even inconsistent, nephews, they are rarely ready for the emotional discipline it takes to maintain a healthy relationship. She wants the relationship energy, but she's living the entertainment energy.
Yeah.
So this mismatch is why a lot of you men get burned. Now, Brittany's fun. I'm not going to lie, nephews, but this is a high volatility profile. All right. She literally calls herself a confetti cannon.
Yeah.
Once this thing goes off, you're the one sweeping up the emotional mess. Yep. Now,
yeah, I mean, she's trying to say, are you strong enough to handle me? Because she's looking for a guy who is willing to put up with as much as possible while providing her whatever resource she's looking for.
Okay, well, if you're looking for peace or structure, discipline, nephews, this ain't it. Now, if you're looking for stimulation and chaos, if you're like, hey, I'd like some chaos, sir, go ahead and swipe on this.
Yeah.
What's the relationship grade is communication and understanding. I need to get a yawn button, bro. Yeah, when I unplug, I like to read a good book with a comfy blanket and a hot cup of tea. That's the first interesting thing she said to me.
And even that sounds sleepy.
All right, Johnny. This is going to be a no for me, dog.
Yeah, I mean, we've been at this an hour. We got you two.
Okay. So you want to go ahead and wrap this up, or you want to do one more after Brittany here?
Let's get one more. Kick the last second field goal. Let's go.
All right. Let me check and make sure I can show this one.
By the way, if you ever had an extreme experience on online dating, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, or just something you think people need to hear, leave it in the comments. We'd love to read about it. We'll address it next show.
Nope.
Yeah.
Trying to look, I had one I couldn't share, and then one that had nothing but a camera roll, and now I got one that has 4 words in it. I want to find something of value. Okay, you know what? There's no bio in this one. Hold on, let me see if we can do better than that. We can do better, Johnny. Okay, I think I got someone better here. Not saying that I'm compatible with her, but we're here to show the nephews on how
Do
they
it.
should be moving. So to do that, next profile this evening is Jazika, who's 38 years old. It says
I
she's
feel like
a
it's Jessica
Yeah, Jessica. It says bartender at another broken egg.
Orville, Ohio. Woo! Wow.
You know where that's at, bro?
Yeah, I do.
All right, here's the bio for Jessica. I'm a mother of 3, diehard Notre Dame fan. If it girls basketball to football. I'm sober and volunteer in the community. I love to clown.
So she's recovering and she helps out in the community. I think that's great. And she
Yeah.
loves the clown, which means she loves to laugh, which is cool because I don't want to date a girl who hates to laugh. You know.
Now, I like that she put in here she's sober because you'd have to be an idiot to ask her to meet you for a drink. And this is why we talk about several different options for a date. One of them being
a hot cocoa season right here.
Hot cocoa season. You're right, Johnny. I was just getting to that. We talk about the duck pond, but this is not the time of the year to do that.
No.
However, a cup of hot cocoa at a local mom and pop place, that's where it's at this time of year. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Mother of 3. I don't have a problem with that. I like single moms, Johnny. They have the best fruit snacks in their cupboards. There's all kind of leftovers in the fridge. A lot of them know how to cook.
The little juice boxes.
Says I'm happiest when I'm with my family. Well, most people are.
I would hope. Yeah.
All right, Johnny. She says I'm known for always smiling and being bubbly. And that she's a real nerd about sports.
I mean, I've yawned twice already. I mean,
you yawned twice already, so have I.
I mean, look, I like sports too, but what sports do you like? What do you enjoy about it? Who the hell are you? Nothing.
All right. Well, bartender at 38. This isn't judgment, but this
I don't care about that. Yeah.
Okay. Being a bartender at 21, cool. That's fun. Being a bartender at 38 usually means one of 2 things. She enjoys high social, high stimulation environments, or she's living in a lifestyle built around nightlife hours. Yeah. Either way, that lifestyle often clashes with a man who lives in structure, discipline, has early mornings at the gym, and real world responsibilities.
Oh, yeah.
It means that it doesn't mean that she's a bad woman. It means her schedule and habits may not be compatible with a man who's building something. Now, mother of 3. Men need to hear the truth here. 3 kids changes the dating equation. It means less time, less flexibility, higher emotional load, and more stability required on your end.
Yeah.
Stronger filter too. She's going to weed out the weak men fast unless you can provide some kind of incentive for her. I don't really like where this profile's going, Johnny.
Yeah, it's kind of going south pretty quick.
It means your time's going to be very divided with her, like permanently. Again,
which means you're going to need at least 1 or 2 other girls to talk to while you're talking to her, or she's not worth it.
Well, I like that she's a Notre Dame fan. Like it tells you something actually interesting here. That she has a passion, she has her own thing. She enjoys competitive energy, if nothing else.
All right, we'll take that.
I'm sober and volunteer in the community is probably the biggest green flag of the whole profile. I mean, she's fought some battles. She may have some discipline now because of it. And she's already started a conscious lifestyle shift. Now, if she takes accountability for past patterns, we may be onto something. Maybe. Now, I like the volunteering too. You know, I want to be of service. That's why we have the shows and why we do this.
Sure.
Volunteering usually equals somebody who's somewhat responsible, unless it's like court-ordered community service, right? But somebody wouldn't put that they're into volunteering if they have to do court-ordered community service.
I mean,
Bumble, right?
Unless they don't think you're going to check. Yeah.
All right. Well, I do think that it talks a little bit about her character.
Yeah.
Now, I love the clown. This is a little bit of a personality. I wouldn't call it chaos, but it does tell you she's playful, probably sarcastic and jokey, but she also uses humor as a way to connect socially.
Yeah, it might be worth a conversation. Yeah.
A woman who loves to clown is fun, but she's going to deflect with
not
humor.
My type, but I mean, I would say swipe right if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. Yeah.
Well, if you're charmed by humor, sure. But I'm saying that sometimes humor, that's a defense mechanism. So you have to see which one it is. All right, 38-year-old bartender, mother of three, that automatically tells me that her life is full and not stepping into open spaces. Yeah. She has a busy life. Yeah. She's Johnny, I'm just going to pass on this one.
Yeah, it might be good.
Nephews, if she is disciplined and she's not running from her past, she's correcting it. She might be worth swiping on, but there's not enough here for me to be compatible with her. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up.
Nope.
Yeah, this is going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, well, we got 2 tonight. That's a good thing, right?
We got 2.
We got it.
We were off last week for the holiday. I know it was nice to take a week off, but we are back on our consistent schedule. So we're going to be back with the nephews Monday night answering your questions. If any of you have questions, write into Johnny. All our links
I got room for 2 more. 2 more. Let's go.
We'd be happy to answer your questions live on stream. You can also call in with your questions or ask them in the chat if you need to. However you need to do it, we're here to help you out. We really want you guys to do better, especially when it comes to dating. And look, nephews, I know we're wrapping things up for tonight, and we saw the whole spectrum here. We saw green flags, we saw red flags, and we saw stuff that men, quite frankly, just overlook because they're swiping from loneliness instead of leadership. Yep. And I'd like you to remember this. Women show you who they are. Your job is to believe them and move accordingly. If you want peace, pick profiles that live peaceful lives. If you want discipline, choose women who already have routines. If you want stability, stop entertaining confetti cannons and free spirits just because they're pretty. Okay. You're not here to get chosen.
You are to attract. Yep.
You're not here to get chosen. You're here to choose with intention. You're a man. Act like it. Swipe with discipline, lead with integrity, and never negotiate your worth, nephew. All right. This is your uncles. We're going to be out. We're going to be back Monday night. John, you got anything to say tonight?
Yeah, guys, it's going to be a whole weekend between the time we see you now and the time we see you Monday. So remember, no drugs or alcohol, please. But if you do drink, don't drive. And if you do drive, don't park. Because as some of us have learned, accidents cause people. Good night.
Good night, nephews. We appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.